All right, let's welcome in the owner of the Chicago Stars, Laura Ricketts, nice enough to join us from SeatGeek Stadium on such a busy day. Happy home opener, Laura.
Thank you so much. Happy match day.
Yeah. Hey, this is your second season as owner of the Stars. Will you talk a little about how the Stars organization has grown under your direction?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. We've had a number of great additions to our club. When we came in, really, there was not a lack of talent on the field. We had amazing world-class athletes that were really very impressive. They just had a lack of leadership at the club. And so when we came in, we added not only a new team president, a new GM, a new team coach. We've also been able to attract a lot of great talent to our front office in terms of marketing talent, corporate partnerships, and then of course support of the players too. So we've made some great additions to our sporting side. Most recently, Juliet Barnes, who's coming from U.S. Soccer to head our medical, really to support the players. And so we're putting in the pieces brick by brick to really build that world-class women's professional sports franchise that we want to see here in Chicago, and that really not only the players but the fans and the city itself deserves.
Hi Laura, Tina Nguyen here. Why do you want to invest in the NWSL right now? What kind of future do you see for this club and for this league as a whole?
Well, it's really an incredibly exciting time for the NWSL. You've seen the expansion franchises and the interest and the bidding process for the expansion franchises. And that's because really, I'll just say it's the product on the field. It's really that the players and the incredible, really remarkable performance, and these world-class athletes that are really attracting attention. And you see the momentum in women's sports generally, and that's definitely translating into soccer, and specifically to soccer and women's soccer in this country. And that's really the premier league for women in this country is the NWSL. And really, soccer is a women's game. I mean, excuse me, the world's game. And so to see, women really getting the attention in the world's game, it's incredibly exciting. But also the league is positioning itself really for growth. And there are a number of great and exciting things happening at the league level, as well as right here in Chicago at our club level.
The club went to the playoffs for the 8th time last season. That's terrific. But it's also set the bar real high, even in times of a rebuild. Now, the expectations, Laura, they're still there for this club right now to put together a solid season, get to the playoffs again. Do you get the feeling that this club can handle the pressure?
Absolutely. I have no doubt this club can handle the pressure. And I'll just tell you, that's going to be our goal going forward every year, to put a team on the pitch that can go to the playoffs, that will make it to the playoffs. That's our expectation every year. And I want to make the fans aware that I hope that that's their expectation as well, because that's our goal. That's what we play. We play to win, and our goal is to win every year, regardless of the makeup of our club. But that's the goal, to make it to the playoffs. And I'll just say I'm particularly excited this year because we've had a couple of really great adds to the club. I'll just say at the end of last year, we had Julia Grosso, who plays on the Canadian national team, Ludmila, who plays on the Brazilian national team, and of course we have the talent that is right here homegrown, like Sam Stab will be back on the roster. Alyssa Nair, of course, who was named by U.S. Soccer the best the best female soccer player for 2024 for this country, along with exciting players like Ali Schlegel, and I think we've had some more recent ads too. And so I feel like some of these players are just going to start to be hitting their stride, and will be coming together, over the next few weeks. But I'm incredibly excited about this club this year and our chances. It's a long season. I'll just say that. It's a long season and we're just getting started.
Laura, you yourself are also one of the owners in the Sky, the Cubs. I know you said you were the best athlete in your family with your 3 brothers. How much fun is your involvement in all these sports, soccer, women's basketball, and the MLB?
Yeah. It's incredible. So I played sports as a child, as you mentioned, and I was, in fact, the best athlete in our family. My brothers will debate that, perhaps. My mother will, stand by me, though. But, I dropped out of playing sports when I was about 13 or 14. in part because there wasn't a pathway to any professional sports for women really at that time, at least in terms of the sports that I was playing. And now we have that, and it's incredibly exciting to see. Not just because we're inspiring girls and young women to stay in sports, but because of all of the things that does for you girls and young women in terms of teaching them about leadership, teaching them about how to be a team player, teaching them about setting a goal and working really hard to meet that goal, and perseverance, and when you get knocked down, get back up. And see, all those lessons that you learn through playing sports are incredibly important for a successful and happy life, regardless of what what industry or profession that you go into. And so it's really an honor for me to be able to be a part of this wave in women's sports, where you see this incredible momentum, this incredible excitement, and seeing women's sports finally get their due, and all of the ramifications of that and what that will mean. For girls and young women, but also for young boys and young men.
Now, I'll tell you what, as a father of a 6-year-old girl, thank you, because you're exactly right. It's done so much for the confidence for women, for girls like my daughter. I think it's terrific. And, I'm looking at the numbers and the interest in women's soccer. It really exploded after Team USA showing in the 2019 Women's World Cup. 2026 league is going to expand, if I'm not mistaken, to 16 clubs. The NWSL really experiencing record attendance, increased viewership. Do you think, is it tough to satisfy such great demand without trying to do too much? I mean, you want to grow at a steady pace, but the interest is there, the appetite is there. You want to offer as much as possible, correct?
Oh, absolutely. But to your point, Leo, you really have to do it in a mindful way. And so I think you're seeing at the league now, as you mentioned, in 26, there are 2 new expansion teams coming on. I will say the league is looking potentially to grow further, but we'll do so in really in a mindful way, to make sure that we're not growing too fast, but that we're growing fast enough to really continue to build on that fan base that has such an interest in watching women's professional soccer.
Laura, what message do you have for fans or anyone that's watching the Stars for the very first time today on Fox Chicago?
Well, one, thank you for watching. I hope we put on a good performance for you today. I have every confidence that we will. And just to let you know that we play for Chicago. Our players' goal is to really reflect the grit and the passion and the togetherness of this community. We play for our fans, and we play for the city of Chicago to really represent everything that we stand for, and I hope you're proud of us. And come on out and see us. Come down to SeatGeek and watch us play this summer.
I love it. I love it. Before I let you go, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you. You were fortunate to experience Major League Baseball's opening day in Japan last Tuesday with the Cubs. We're not going to talk about the results of the 2-game series with the Dodgers, but just give us an idea of what that experience was like.
Well, it was incredible, and you probably still see the bags under my eyes because I'm still adjusting to the jet lag. But it was remarkable. It was remarkable. As you said, I would have liked to see at least one win for the Cubs, but honestly, it was an incredible experience. Tokyo is an amazing city. The people of Japan are just some of the loveliest people in the world. They were very hospitable and welcoming, and of course, they're huge baseball fans. And so it was a remarkable experience, really the experience of a lifetime. And I hope to get back there soon. I think it was really smart of MLB to go to Tokyo and play these games, and just especially given the number of Japanese players that are coming over into the league. So it was remarkable, really, really the chance of a lifetime, the opportunity of a lifetime.
It sure looked like it. Listen, on behalf of everyone here at Fox 32 Chicago, thanks, number one, for joining us. And most important, we are so excited about this season. We look forward to the partnership for not only this year, but for years to come. And go Stars. This is the beginning of something great.
Thanks so much, Lou and Tina. Really appreciate it. Go Stars.
Yes. Thanks, Laura.